At Capital Area Michigan Works, we work with hundreds of employers across the region, and occasionally a partnership comes along that really exemplifies what it means to be a partner. And this year, Bridgewater is that partner for us. Our relationship with them isn't transactional, it's truly been transformational. They don't just post and wait, they show up, and they partner with us on things like Employer of the Day, are engaged in our largest job fairs in the region, and they open their doors to talent from every background and walk of life. Through our New American Navigator program, Bridgewater has hired 6 new Americans who might otherwise have really struggled to find a fit in an employment opportunity that met their goals. We've also been able to partner with Bridgewater to provide business resource network supports so that their employees can have wraparound services to help remove barriers like transportation, housing, or financial supports that they're looking to explore. Those supports have really provided an opportunity for us to partner in a way that is intentional and has allowed for us to really provide some life-changing support. Bridgewater Interiors is proof that what happens when a world-class employer partners with our workforce system and that we can really deliver on that partnership. On behalf of Capital Area Michigan Works, congratulations to Bridgewater and to their team of dedicated staff members who make this partnership possible and meaningful every day.
They've also been an incredible partner in talent attraction. We hosted 4 hiring events together at the Lansing American Job Center. And I can tell you, those events were buzzing. More than 300 interviews across those 4 days, and their Employer of the Day events brought in hundreds of additional candidates throughout the summer and fall. Bridgewater makes our job rewarding. They're the kind of employer every workforce professional hopes to work with. Committed, innovative, and deeply invested in their people. Congratulations on this well-deserved recognition.
Bridgewater was founded over 26 years ago by Ronald Hall Sr. with a vision to provide customer-focused automotive interior manufacturing at industry-leading standards. Today, we supply GM, Ford, Honda, and Stellantis from 3 locations across Michigan. But none of that is possible without the people who show up every day and give their best. This award really is about the team that works for us. Our partnership with Capital Area Michigan Works has been a game changer for Bridgewater. The Going Pro Talent Fund supplements our own investments in people development and makes training programs possible that we simply couldn't do alone. This year, we received over $330,000 in Going Pro awards across 3 locations. Funding that goes directly into upskilling our workforce. But it goes well beyond training dollars. The Business Resource Network provides an on-site coach for our employees every week, someone that can turn to for help with housing, transportation, finances, and more. That kind of wraparound support helps our people stay stable, stay focused, and stay with us. And the hiring events and the talent pipeline work that CAMWA provides has connected us with hundreds of candidates who are ready to build a career in manufacturing. At Bridgewater, we believe opportunity should be open to everyone. We're proud to hire individuals with employment barriers and to partner with New American Navigator program to welcome workers who are new to this country. We've also established permanent scholarship funds at the University of Michigan and Western Michigan University because we believe in investing in the next generation of talent in business and manufacturing. Thank you to Capital Area Michigan Works, to the Michigan Works Association, and to everyone who makes this workforce system work. Bridgewater is tremendously appreciative of this recognition, and we look forward to many more years of partnership. Congratulations to all of tonight's honorees.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Representative Angela Whitwer, and I'm thrilled to be a part of the 2026 Michigan Works Impact Awards, an event that celebrates the partnerships and investments that are building a stronger Michigan economy. As a former small business owner myself, I know that a company is only as strong as its people. And as a state representative, I see every day how smart state investments in workforce development pay dividends for Michigan families and communities. Here's what I want people to understand about why programs like the Going Pro Talent Fund matter. This year, Bridgewater received over $330,000 in Going Pro awards to train and upskill workers at their locations in Detroit, Warren, and right here in Lansing. These aren't just line items in a budget, they're real investments in real people, building the skills Michigan's advanced manufacturing sector demands. And the results are clear. Capital Area Michigan Works partnered with Bridgewater on 4 hiring events that produced more than 300 interviews. Their business resource network retained 28 employees and delivered over 350 individual services, helping workers with everything from utility assistance to financial planning. When we talk about a workforce system that works, this is what it looks like. As someone who represents Eaton County communities right next door, I know the ripple effect of strong employers like Bridgewater. When a company invests in talent, the whole region benefits. To Bridgewater Interiors, to Capital Area Michigan Works, and to everyone in this room and watching tonight, congratulations and thank you. You are proof that when we invest in people, we invest in Michigan's future.
Hi, I'm Dana Williams, President of Detroit Employment Solutions Corporation, the operator for the Detroit at Work system. It was an absolute honor to be able to nominate Marriott for the Impact Awards this year. They've worked with us for a long time, and we know that when Detroiters are hired with the Marriott, they not only get a job, but they get on the career path to a long-term career in the hospitality industry. So important for Detroiters to be able to get into these opportunities. And who knows, because Marriott is such a large and global organization, they could go all over the world. So congratulations again to Marriott. Thank you for working with us and looking forward to keeping it up.
Marriott International has chosen to work with Detroit at Work as one of our respective community partners. We make an effort to partner with not only community-based organizations, but government-based organizations for our recruiting purposes, as well as any volunteer opportunities and beyond that. Detroit at Work partners with a lot of different entities that support our hiring goals and initiatives, and what distinguishes that is being able to help the community in different aspects. Detroit at Work does do a lot with our community by supporting the applicants in any way possible, such as like any resume building that they offer, opportunities, I should say, as well as maybe some support with the application and any other initiatives beyond that, which is why we wanted to continue that partnership. How the company is supporting local employment and career pathways. We also do have a great training and development program for anybody that does get employed. And let's just say, for example, we have an associate host that wants to start out in an hourly role and work their way into management. I went through it myself as when I started with the company, I was a human resources voyager. That's essentially our manager and training program. Through that program, I was able to learn a lot about human resources efforts, and coming out straight out of college, that's something that I really didn't get much experience in and exposure of. So by being able to learn that, it actually eventually helped me become the human resources professional that I am today, and currently serving in my role as the Market Human Resources Manager.
Hi, it's Stephanie Chang, State Senator for Senate District 3, and I'm pleased to be able to join you virtually today. As we all know, workforce development plays a key role in strengthening our local, regional, and statewide economy. Investing in workforce development ensures that residents gain the skills, the credentials, and training needed to meet current and emerging industry demands. Collaborative workforce development efforts, like what you're hearing about today, really highlight the powerful connection between talent development and economic prosperity. Locally, when employers are paired with Detroit at Work, a Michigan Works agency, for talent resources, they create a pipeline for job growth and for economic growth for all of us. So congratulations to Marriott Hotel on being an outstanding employer partner and on receiving this well-deserved recognition. Your commitment to providing continual growth opportunities and meaningful career pathways strengthen our workforce and creates a lasting impact for the residents of Senate District 3. Marriott has provided permanent, full-time, and part-time employment opportunities across a wide range of roles, from housekeeping to professional positions, and making sure that people get competitive wages and career growth. Marriott has consistently created pathways for people facing barriers to employment, which is something that is so critical. Their initiatives have supported veterans, older adults, English language learners, and people with special needs, which provides a clear indication of a strong commitment to equity and access. So thank you to Marriott for the great work that you have been doing. And I know that this recognition is also a reinforcement of the fact that a robust workforce is foundational to a thriving community. So again, congratulations and thank you for the important work that you do.
When Corning made the decision to invest $1.5 billion in a new facility in rural Hemlock, Michigan, we knew that this was going to be transformational for our region. This project brought 1,500 advanced manufacturing jobs to Saginaw County, and these aren't just jobs. They're high-wage careers that pay well above the regional median and offer real opportunities for families in our community. Great Lakes Bay Michigan Works partnered with Corning before they ever broke ground. We provided detailed labor market data to help them understand the local labor market. We helped them build the recruitment strategy, and then we rolled up our sleeves and got to work. Our team supported customized recruitment efforts, organizing hiring events, and connecting candidates through our statewide talent matching system. We also provided on-the-job training support for up to 500 new hires to help accelerate onboarding and long-term success. In total, our staff dedicated more than 3,000 hours to support the Corning recruitment needs for plant startup, and we continue to support their ongoing needs as well. This partnership wasn't just about filling positions quickly. It was about building a long-term talent pipeline for Michigan's growing solar manufacturing sector. We're proud that Corning chose our region to locate its first solar facility in Michigan, and we're proud to stand alongside Corning in strengthening our region, supporting high-wage careers, and helping position Michigan as a leader in clean energy manufacturing. Congratulations to the Corning team on their Impact Award.
For 175 years, Corning has been at the forefront of material science innovation. Our $1.5 billion investment in Hemlock is not just a milestone. It's a testament to our deep-rooted commitment to Michigan and our belief in the future of American manufacturing. With the launch of our new wafer facility in 2025, we're building on our legacy of excellence in hyperpure polysilicon, powered by the expertise at Hemlock Semiconductor. This next chapter is all about pushing the boundaries of what's possible in clean energy technology. We're proud to stand among just 3 U.S. manufacturers producing solar modules with polysilicon wafers and cells made right here at home. This leadership isn't only a win for Corning, it's a crucial step in strengthening America's clean energy supply chain for generations to come. Our Hemlock investment has generated 1,500 advanced manufacturing jobs in Saginaw County, offering high-quality opportunities and wages well above the regional median. We're honored to help drive economic growth and create meaningful careers for our neighbors and community. A project of this magnitude can only succeed with strong partnerships. The team at Great Lakes Bay Michigan Works was instrumental in helping us recruit top talent, organize impactful hiring events, and deliver workforce training. Thanks to their thousands of hours of dedication, we've built not just a workforce for today, but a lasting pipeline for tomorrow's innovators. Together, we're establishing Michigan as a powerhouse in clean energy manufacturing and are excited for what this means for our future.
Hi, I'm State Representative Tim Kelly. I'm proud to join Great Lakes Bay Michigan Works in recognizing Corning Incorporated for its tremendous investment in Saginaw County and in Michigan's energy future. Great Lakes Bay Michigan Works was at the table from the start, providing labor market data, designing local recruitment strategies, co-hosting hiring events, and offering on-the-job training for up to 500 new employees. Their team contributed over 3,000 hours to expand Corning's applicant pool and streamline hiring, helping the company meet immediate demand while building a long-term talent pipeline. To Corning and Great Lakes Bay Michigan Works, thank you for proving that it's possible when industry and community come together to create good jobs and grow Michigan's economy.
We are proud to partner with Aspire to expand access to healthcare in our rural setting. They have also been a leading partner in our employer-led collaborative, where many of the healthcare providers in the Thumb area have banded together to try to share best practices and the things that they're doing that have improved. They've also done great with the expansion of apprenticeships in the healthcare setting and are just all around great employers to work with.
So our role here at Aspire Rural Health System is to make sure our rural communities have access to quality, compassionate care close to home. So when we first began exploring the apprenticeship program, we recognized there was a real workforce need in critical roles like surgical technologists and our EMTs. So at the same time, we understood that building these programs would require expertise and probably some partnerships beyond our organization. So that's when we began working with GST, Michigan Works. Their guidance helped us better understand how apprenticeship programs could be developed in a way that was realistic, structured, and aligned with both our workforce needs and the opportunities within our rural community.
Initially, Aspire was looking for employees. They needed employees that had skills that they didn't have, so we started talking about the Going Pro Talent Fund, how they can apply for a grant to get training for those employees. Maybe start with someone who's entry level and move them up in their position. Being in a rural area, just finding employees has been difficult, and then finding employees who have the skills that they need makes it more difficult. So they were looking at applying for training to help their workers that they currently have to get training so they can move maybe from like housekeeping into a medical assistant position. So they needed that training, and that's where the Going Pro Talent Fund came in.
Well, so here at Aspire, I started as registration, and then I moved up to the ER and was an ER tech. And then they offered me that program to move up to the OR, which I absolutely loved. It was a very simple program. It was easy when you had questions to reach out to people. It definitely made my career bloom. My name is Sarah Rivard, and I work in the OR as a certified surgical technologist at Aspire. One of the perks of the program was that I did not have to be in a classroom setting. I was able to do it at my pace at home in the comfort of my own home and at work. Being able to be hands-on, I think, made a huge difference for me. I am not so much of a learner just by reading something or studying something. I have to do it to be able to learn, and I thought that that was a valuable asset and be able to do this. I've been at Aspire a little over 5 years, going on 6. It's a wonderful place to work. The program, when it was introduced to me, I believe it took me about 1.5 years to get through, including the test at the end. I would encourage other people to try the programming. It makes me feel good to be able to tell people what I've accomplished.
GST Michigan Works played an essential role in helping us move our apprenticeship program from concept to implementation. They supported us through the design process, helped us navigate requirements, and assisted in removing barriers that can make launching apprenticeship programs challenging. With their partnership, we were able to establish apprenticeship pathways for surgical techs, EMTs, and we are actively working towards launching a radiology tech apprenticeship. Their involvement has been instrumental in helping us get these programs off the ground.
We are truly grateful for GST Michigan Works for recognizing us for this award. It means a great deal to us. We are proud of what we have built together and excited for continuing our partnership with them and expanding apprenticeship opportunities and creating a strong, meaningful jobs right here in our community.
Hello, I'm State Representative Greg Alexander, and I want to congratulate Aspire Rural Health System on winning the 2026 Michigan Works Association Impact Award. This recognition is well-deserved. Through its partnership with GST Michigan Works, Aspire has built a sustainable, innovative approach to addressing healthcare workforce shortages in the Thumb, with support including Going Pro funding, classroom instruction assistance, compliance guidance, and braided workforce grants. Aspire has been able to truly grow their own healthcare workforce. This collaboration is a model for rural innovation, demonstrating how employers, workforce agencies, and community partners can work together to expand opportunity and support economic vitality across Huron, Sanilac, and Tuscola counties. Congratulations again on this outstanding achievement.
It's been just a wonderful partnership, and we're very proud to have chosen them for our Impact Award for 2026.
When we talk about building Michigan's skilled trades workforce, Power Solutions Group is exactly the kind of employer we hope to partner with. Power Solutions launched a 4-year U.S. Department of Labor registered electrician apprenticeship in 2023. It requires 8,000 hours on-the-job training and more than 500 hours of classroom instruction. That's rigorous. That's real workforce development. Since launching the program, they've already trained more than 30 apprentices, most of them new hires stepping directly into skilled technical careers.
Our role at Macomb St. Clair Michigan Works has been to help remove barriers and make investment possible. We've worked with Power Solutions to leverage multiple funds to support their apprentices, including Closing the Skills Gap, State Apprenticeship Expansion 2020, My Stairs, and the Going Pro Talent Fund. Funds are helping offset training costs and provide supportive services to apprentices, such as tools, work clothes, books, and transportation assistance. All the things that really make or break someone's ability to complete their apprenticeship program. What's especially exciting is the outcome. Apprentices are seeing structured wage progression of up to $8 an hour over the course of their program. Their retention is strong and their performance is exceptional. This is what a demand-driven, employer-led apprenticeship model looks like. It strengthens our regional talent pipeline and sets a powerful example for other employers across Michigan.
So I think what's great about our registered apprenticeship program is that we're able to train our employees in-house and really just curate a high-quality training program that enables the workforce just to be its absolute best in the state of Michigan for the skilled trade industry. And it's truly the partnership with Michigan Works that we have at Power Solutions that enables us to be able to fund our program. They help our apprentices with everything from clothes and new tools, national code electric books, so that they can make sure that they're doing the work accurately. We're even able to bring in guest speakers on electrical theory to really just dig deeper into the content that the students are learning. So not only do our apprentices learn on the job, but they also learn in the classroom too. So it's really twofold. So skilled trades is just an absolute excellent opportunity for anyone looking for a pathway for success that's the non-traditional route. It really just adds credibility and validation to the hard work that our instructors do and the effort and time and commitment and dedication that our apprentices put into the program too. So, and it's going to be a great recruiting tool to just keep continuing to add apprentices to our program and just continue to fuel the pipeline of the skilled trade industry. We're so excited about it. And thank you so much for this great honor.
I'm honored to recognize Power Solutions Group and Macomb St. Clair Michigan Works for their leadership in building Michigan's skilled trades workforce. Power Solution apprentices have placed in the top 10 in statewide competitions, with one even winning the state championship. I want to thank Power Solutions and Macomb St. Clair Michigan Works for investing in the next generation of electricians.
When we talk about workforce development, we can't ignore one critical industry: early childhood education. Flowers Early Learning has been serving families in Southwest Michigan since 1972. Today, they operate more than 20 locations and employ nearly 200 people. They are a nationally recognized leader in early childhood education. But like many communities, we faced a serious shortage of qualified educators. That's why Michigan Works partnered with Flowers and Southwestern Michigan College to launch a U.S. Department of Labor registered apprenticeship program for early childhood teachers. This program allows participants to earn while they learn, combining paid college coursework with hands-on, on-the-job training. It creates a clear, supported pathway into a profession that our communities depend on. In 2025 alone, Flowers created 19 new positions, including 8 apprenticeship roles. Through coordinated WIOA and apprenticeship funding, we helped remove barriers to support participants every step of the way. This model doesn't just fill jobs, it strengthens the local talent pipeline, supports working families who rely on quality childcare, and builds long-term economic stability in communities like Benton Harbor. We're proud to support innovative employers like Flowers Early Learning, who are investing in people and building opportunity from the ground up.
First off, I want to start off by saying how appreciative I am to have received the Impact Award for the Berrien, Cass, and Van Buren counties for 2026. Working at Flowers, I have progressed professionally and personally while raising my own children and while helping raise the children of others. With the support of Michigan Works in the apprenticeship program, I've had access to many resources that is helping me grow my education while staying in the field. Since starting the apprenticeship, I have received a $1 raise and in a higher position. And I am just so grateful to have this opportunity to be able to serve my children and children of the community of Benton Harbor, especially coming from Benton Harbor, and having a story much like mine. It's easy to fall into the traps of not feeling like you're good enough, not even wanting to step out and take a risk. But I'm here to show you that taking that risk is worth it, and that growing is all up to you, and being in a position that you want to be is all up to you. I just want to say thank you again so much for choosing me out of everybody. I love just being impactful and being around people to help me grow. It's important wanting to be willing to learn and willing to take the steps you need to do to put yourself in a position. And I just want to be the voice for young women in my community, young Black women in my community, who is single parents, have took major losses like I've had. I just want to be the voice for those who seem like they are always getting looked over. I just want to be here in living proof to say that you can do it, and I did it, and I'm doing it. And this is just the beginning to many more, hopefully. I will be at Flowers for 5 years this August. I have never worked a job this long in my life, but when you believe something is really your passion and you want to take the steps to do it, there are resources out there to help you succeed. And I'm just grateful to work for a company that see the vision and is willing to hold my hand every step of the way of this. Thank you guys again.
Hey, this is Eric Nesbitt, Republican leader in your Michigan State Senate, representing West Michigan. I want to offer sincere and well-deserved congratulations to the staff and leaders of Flowers Early Learning on your 2026 Michigan Works Impact Award. It's an honor to celebrate Flowers Early Learning and Michigan Works Berrien, Cass, and Van Buren on behalf of the children, the families, the educators here in Southwest Michigan. Based in Paw Paw, Flowers operates over 20 locations throughout Southwest Michigan and has served more than 40,000 children since its founding in the early 70s. Flowers has received recognition as a program of excellence from the National Head Start Association. In your partnership with Michigan Works and Southwestern Michigan College to design a U.S. Department of Labor registered apprenticeship program for early educators reflects your commitment to quality and innovation. So thank you, Flowers Early Learning Center, for all you do. Thank you, Michigan Works and Cass and Van Buren and Berrien County for your efforts to bring them forward. And congratulations on your Impact Award. in all you guys do for Southwest Michigan.
When we talk about strengthening Michigan's economy, especially in rural communities like ours, it starts with opportunity, and it starts early. One of the most powerful things we can do in workforce development is connect young people to real career pathways before they ever leave high school. Our partnership with the Corey Budnick State Farm Insurance Agency in Rogers City is a perfect example of what this looks like in action. Through youth career expos and youth paid work experiences, we're not just placing students in temporary jobs. We're introducing them to professional careers, workplace expectations, and long-term opportunity right here in Northeast Michigan. Delilah began with a paid youth work experience at the agency. From the very beginning, she showed initiative and professionalism. With coordinated support, including wage-reimbursed on-the-job training and Young Professionals Plus, she transitioned from a student participant to a permanent, full-time team member who earned her resident producer insurance license in September 2025. That's what a demand-driven youth-to-career pathway should look like. A local employer identifies potential, we help reduce risk and remove barriers, the business invests in training, and the result is a licensed professional in a high-demand occupation who lives and works right here in our region. In rural Michigan, every talent win matters. Partnerships like this strengthen employers, create real upward mobility for young people, and contribute to the long-term vitality of communities like Rogers City. This is exactly the kind of impact the Michigan Works Network was built to deliver.
At our agency, we've always believed investing in our community, especially in young people. Since 2012, we've been serving individuals and families throughout Northeast Michigan, and we know that building a strong business means building a strong local workforce. Delilah started working with us as a high school student in a paid work experience. What stood out immediately was her work ethic and willingness to learn. With support from Michigan Works, including multiple on-the-job training agreements and wage reimbursements, we were able to invest in her long-term. She transitioned into permanent full-time employment and earned her resident producer license in September of 2025. For a small business, programs like OJT make it possible to grow talent locally and build strong retention from the start. This partnership model helps us meet our workforce needs while giving young professionals a clear, supported pathway into high-demand careers. That's good for business, and it's good for Rogers City.
Hi, my name is Delilah. My journey started as a high school student participating in a youth paid work experience through Michigan Works. At first, I had saw it as an opportunity to gain experience, but it had quickly become more than that. Working at Corey Budnick State Farm Agency had given me exposure to a professional environment and showed me what long-term career in insurance could look like. With support from Michigan Works and the Young Professional Plus program, I was able to transition from a paid work experience into full-time employment through on-the-job training support. I had continued building my skills and confidence. On September 15th, 2025, I had earned my resident producer insurance license. That was a huge milestone for me. Going from a student placement to a licensed insurance professional has been incredibly rewarding, and it shows what's possible when young people are given real opportunities, guidance, and support. I am proud to be building my career here in Northeast Michigan and contributing to the community I had grown up in.
Stories like this highlight the character of Northeast Michigan. One of the greatest challenges facing rural communities in Michigan is keeping our young people here. What Corey Budnick and Michigan Works Northeast did together is a model for how we meet that challenge. Congratulations to Corey Budnick, Delilah Santiago, and Michigan Works Northeast for this recognition and for demonstrating the value of strong partnerships between employers, workforce organizations, and young professionals.
Today, we're recognizing the Clare County Road Commission. They maintain more than 1,000 miles of county roads and nearly 300 lane miles of state highway. From snow plowing in the winter to bridge repair and pavement marking in the summer, their work keeps the community safe and moving year-round. Several years ago, like many other infrastructure agencies, they recognized multiple retirements in the years ahead. So they knew they would have an ongoing need for skilled equipment operators and maintenance staff. Instead of waiting for fully trained applicants to appear, they chose to grow their own talent. Now that's where Michigan Works Region 7B comes in. We partnered with the Clare County Road Commission to develop a customized on-the-job training opportunity, apprenticeships, as well as youth pathways tailored specifically to their equipment, their safety standards, and performance expectations. They are the first in line for youth-facing events and have definitely embraced the talent pipeline through the Career Tech Education Partners. We're also recognizing Victoria Humphrey. Her journey is a great example of developing meaningful partnerships. Our career advisor, Jody Bennett, helped her secure her CDLA licensure through the use of WIOA funding and through connecting with business services professional Leanne Comer. Together, they were able to facilitate an on-the-job training designed around the Road Commission's needs. Today, she is a high-performing, long-term employee earning a strong wage in a field she loves. It's real entry points into high-demand infrastructure careers while strengthening succession planning for the future, as well as a strong talent pipeline through multiple partnerships. It's a demand-driven model that works, supporting public safety, strong wages, and long-term workforce sustainability right here in Clare County.
One of our prize employees we currently have is Victoria Humphrey, and she came to us through Michigan Works, and she did the on-the-job training program with us. When she hired in, she had the desire to drive a truck and learn what we did, so we took her on board. Michigan Works helped us get her CDLA license that she needs, and from there we put her in a plow truck and gave her the ability to gain experience and see what she could do and how she liked it as well. And it has gone extremely well. She's one of our best truck drivers. She does an awesome job, cares about the community, cares about her work, and I don't think she would have had that chance to prove herself to us if it wasn't for our partnership with Michigan Works.
Instead of waiting for fully formed candidates, the Road Commission partnered with Michigan Works Region 7B to intentionally develop talent through customized on-the-job training aligned to real job duties, equipment, safety standards, and performance expectations. Victoria's story captures that impact. Michigan Works helped her earn a CDLA, transferred her case across counties, and connected her to an on-the-job training opportunity with the Clare County Road Commission, resulting in a successful hire and a high-performing employee doing work she loves. This partnership also strengthens the long-term pipeline through apprenticeships, youth placements, and additional on-the-job training opportunities, creating multiple entry points into high-demand careers right here in our communities. Congratulations again to the Clare County Road Commission and Victoria Humphrey, and thank you to Michigan Works Region 7B for reducing hiring risks for employers while creating clear pathways to employment, skill building, and retention. Your work is a great example of how workforce development and public service go hand in hand. Thank you for what you do for Clare County and the entire region.
Carolyn has brought not only her woodworking expertise, she has greatly increased the capacity of the entire school.
My name is Carolyn Racine. I'm the VP of Continuing Education and also an instructor at Sam Buford. I oversee all of our short-term classes. I make sure the instructors have everything they need, the materials are prepped. I make sure the students have everything they need, and I also make sure they have an amazing experience.
Carolyn has a really unique set of characteristics. She graduated from our wood design program, which is our one-year program focused on furniture making. And we needed someone who knew how to do woodworking, but also was talented in hospitality as well, because we want students who come here to have not only this woodworking instruction, but this whole package where they're, enjoying their time here, making sure that everyone's comfortable, they have everything that they need in order to learn.
So Michigan Works set me up for success by allowing me to have a really comprehensive training right before Sam Buford got really busy for the summertime. So I was able to feel supported and confident, and I think that allowed me to grow and allowed the company to grow, and it just kind of trickled down into this really nice experience.
Having the ability to bring in Carolyn allowed myself and our school president, Luke, to be able to focus on larger picture items. So having Carolyn here, you could say, has caused the extreme growth of the school.
I've been really supported and had so many positive experiences. I've been able to grow as a teacher, connect with people. I get to grow relationships with instructors all over the country. So I really feel like I've grown my network in a really authentic, exciting way, where I feel very confident that it's going to help me grow in the long run. These are really like genuine, authentic connections that we get to build here at this school.
Michigan Works Southeast partnered with Sam Buford Woodworking Institute as a strategic workforce ally, supporting both talent development and organizational growth. Michigan Works Southeast conducted an individualized assessment of Carolyn's skills and career goals. Through that process, we connected her with the Institute's newly created position. Carolyn Racine, a recent graduate of woodworking classes with a diverse background, including organizational management, was uniquely positioned to step into the newly created role, an opportunity that provided both skill development and a clear path for advancement. We are thrilled to present Sam Buford Woodworking Institute with the 2026 Impact Award.
Hi, this is Nancy Jenkins Arno, and I am just so incredibly proud of the Sam Buford Woodworking Institute and their growth in Lenawee County. That's why I worked with Speaker Hall to secure $12 million for the Institute. And the work that they're going to be doing is just incredible, what they're doing now and what they're going to be doing in the future. I'm just so proud of them, and I want to say congratulations on this well-deserved award.
My name is Essence Pye. I am 28 years old. I'm a single mother to a 4-year-old boy. I work at Bronson Methodist Hospital. I started a career in healthcare because it is my passion, it is in my family, and I love taking care of others. What my life was like before being in contact with Michigan Works Southwest, I wasn't comfortable where I was at, was job to job. I did go through homelessness.
We were able to evaluate her situation and start off with just transportation. That was one of Essence's struggles, along with childcare, having reliable childcare.
Michigan Works provided support tremendously, from providing bus passes to get to and from school, to get my son to daycare, providing stipends.
Sandra is Essence's career coach, and they came together during obviously one of our orientations. From there, they talked about what is going on in Essence's life.
Me and Miss Sandra's relationship, she has been there for me mentally, physically, and emotionally, from graduating medical education to starting Bronson Methodist Hospital. She has just been such a support, filling in gaps where I wouldn't know where to fill in at.
As I was in the office supporting Essence, she was asking me, okay, so what can I do? What are my next steps? I want to be a lead, I want to be a coordinator. So she knows she wants to go further in her career. So she wanted to know exactly what I did and how could I help her get to the next step. And she was willing to do whatever it took.
Bronson has so many things to offer, help further your education, which I love. They're very supportive, and I like that because it makes me feel a part of a family.
I met Essence at Bronson Internal Medicine, and her energy is infectious. Her smile, her ability to communicate with her team and reassure the patients that they're in the best hands.
Having employers like Bronson who are going to partner with Michigan Works Southwest and help provide opportunities for customers walking through the doors for the first time, we wouldn't be successful without them. And so we are so thankful for those relationships and are just looking forward to continuing to impact the community, both on the job seeker side, but also on the employer side.
What's next for me is completing my prerequisites for nursing and applying to the nursing program at KVCC. I'm very eager. This is what I always wanted to be. I always wanted to be an OBGYN registered nurse. I want to work with the babies. With time passing, now I have a career. I don't just have a job, I have a career. So I'm excited about that.
We are honored to be a part of Essence Journey, and on behalf of Michigan Works Southwest, I'd like to thank Bronson for our partnership, and I'd like to congratulate both Bronson and Essence for being selected as the 2026 Impact Award winners.
Congratulations, Essence, on receiving the 2026 Impact Award and for all your remarkable achievements. I wish you the very best in your career.
Hi, State Representative Matt Longjohn here, offering my congratulations to Essence Pie, to Bronson, to Michigan Works. What a great success story.
Congratulations to you, Essence. We're really excited to see what you do next, and I wish you the best in your healthcare career.
First and foremost, Essence, well done. Congratulations. Michigan Works Southwest is so proud of you.
I wanted to congratulate Bronson and Essence on this huge award. The partnership that we have with Michigan Works is worth it.
I love you. Good job, Mommy.
Hunty's Clubhouse started out of my mom's house.
They started out as a very small kind of mom and pop owned place.
Through the needs of the community, my parents decided to build a house to expand the childcare in our basement, and then through greater needs from the community, my mom decided 20 years ago to build the first center across from Morley Stanwood High School.
From there they have spread to 7 locations, plus they've opened another location in Kent County, so making 8 total.
We went from having 50 kids to now we serve hundreds of children and hundreds of families, and the team member growth has been exponential for us, and just being a part of that is truly just something that's amazing to me.
From their main office in Mecosta County, Hunty's Clubhouse is focused on expanding access to reliable and affordable childcare for families throughout the region, while also ensuring its employees earn a living wage. Their continued expansion has been supported by the creation of Michigan Works West Central's Early Childhood Education USDOL Registered Apprenticeship Program. The leadership team at Hunty's Clubhouse played a key role in the development of the program in 2023.
In the early education industry, professionals have typically looked at opportunities here as jobs more than careers.
Being part of the apprenticeship program allows us to give CDAs and help people achieve their goals of getting a CDA. So for us, when people have their CDA, it opens up huge opportunities for them with growth within the company.
So the benefits for employees to get into an apprenticeship program is they have on-the-job training, and of course they're taking college courses, so they're getting college credit.
We want people to care and view this early childhood program and education area as a career. It's not just a stepping stone. So the apprenticeship program allows us to do that.
That development goes beyond the children they serve. It's equally focused on supporting and advancing their staff. The company currently has 10 staff members enrolled in the apprenticeship program, giving them skills necessary to become stronger teachers and provide the best care for their students.
We want to continue growing. We know that there's a major need in the state of Michigan for high quality early education. It's a very challenging industry to be in, but we've built a great team and a great foundation where we're up for the challenge.
Apprenticeships really develop a lot of loyalty. The loyalty between the company allowing the apprentice to take all the courses and to do all the on-the-job training, and the loyalty that they feel towards each other, and that helps retain their staff.
So we as an organization believe that a CDA is putting a teacher in a great position to provide a quality level of care. It covers the basics of how to interact with children, how to create an educational environment, how to prep for your classroom. So when Michigan Works came to us and offered a program where we could incentivize our teachers to go into it at no cost to them, it was a perfect alignment with what we try to achieve as a company.
The company also recently was awarded more than $20,000 through the Going Pro Talent Fund to train 15 employees in project management, HVAC, trauma-informed care, and certified infant and family educator modules. This award additionally supports the launch of a newly created HR Management USDOL registered apprenticeship program.
The Going Pro Talent Fund program is also giving our directors an opportunity to level up and have ongoing professional development. We know that in order for us to provide the level of service we want, the leadership at our sites has to be knowledgeable, has to be confident, and has to be agile.
Receiving this award is huge for us. I think there's a misconception that childcare is just babysitting, right? And so for us to be able to receive this award, it kind of shines a light on the impact and the importance of what we do.
State Representative Tom Kuntz here, and I just wanted to take a moment to thank Hunty's Clubhouse and congratulate them for winning the Impact Award. They are working on solving affordable and reliable childcare. So they're taking this and they're solving a problem that we all have to deal with. And I just want to congratulate them. So keep up the great work, and we look forward to hearing more about your success.
Michigan Works West Central is proud to recognize Hunty's Clubhouse as its 2026 Impact Award winner, and we're honored to celebrate their success here today. We want to extend our gratitude to Tyler Hunty, the Hunty family, and the teams at the Early Learning Company, Hunty's Clubhouse, and Grow Academy for their commitment to addressing this essential community need. Reliable and affordable childcare impacts workers across our region and the entire state. We commend your dedication and are ready to support you in the work ahead. Congratulations.
My name is Ryan Hansen. I'm currently a foreman at Wolfline Construction. I lead a crew. I usually have anywhere between 2 to 4 people. I enjoy the work that I do. I love the people that I work with. Getting to come to work every day and be happy about coming to work is always a bonus itself, plus knowing that we're bringing internet to rural parts of Michigan.
The niche we serve with power line construction, it's difficult to get those people anywhere across the country. We had a Department of Labor apprenticeship program. Michigan's Works stepped in, helped us fine-tune it, made it really attractive for our employees, and then as well for the Department of Labor to stand behind.
When I first met with the Wolfline team, it was actually at a job fair, and we started up a conversation about registered apprenticeship and how it could benefit their workforce. Doing a registered apprenticeship, it added weight to their occupations. So when they were marketing those opening positions, they were able to say that this was a U.S. Department of Labor registered apprenticeship program, meaning that it was certified by the federal government.
Once we formed our apprenticeship,
We were able to get very skilled workers that were very loyal to us. And we went from 30 employees and now we're 185. You bring them all the way from the beginning until they're at journeyman level. I don't think there's a more rewarding thing in the world.
The apprenticeship itself is great, and then the people at Michigan Works were amazing. They've always been pleasant, they've been kind. The fact that they can get you on these jobs, get you on the job training for these apprenticeships, that's golden.
And when you've got a highly trained work staff like Ryan, it's much easier and much more relaxing when you're sending them out under those grueling conditions.
Wolfline deployed between 75 and 80 of their team members to the region in order to clear for the storm. They worked over 100 hours a week. There were approximately 6,000 homes that they were able to reconnect.
It did sound like a war zone. You'd have trees snapping, poles were falling in the road, people were chaotic, fuel stations were down. People were starting to freak out the first couple days, and it got worse and longer, people were going without power or internet. We did the best that we can to get people out of their homes, try and get internet restored to the people working alongside Great Lakes Energy, as well as the other contractors they had brought in. Tiring work, but it was rewarding knowing even though you were doing the long days, the community itself was very supportive of us and just asked if we need anything and supported us in getting everything brought back up with the grid.
We are absolutely 100% so excited to award Ryan Hansen the Impact Award. He was that shining star that really represents registered apprenticeship and the impact that it can make on our apprentices.
He just has grown with the company. He did our apprenticeship. He's a foreman now. He trains other guys. The guys respect him. They look up to him.
I get to use all the knowledge that I've gained throughout this job, experiences, and I get to show it to the younger apprentices, making their job easier.
Brian's great. Very fortunate to have him, and I think the apprenticeship program helped grow him to where he is today for sure. Having an organization put systems in place to develop people and build a rock-solid team is amazing.
Michigan Works. Without them, we would have struggled and probably been half the size we are right now. It made that much of a difference.
It sounds cheesy to say this, but it essentially did give me a life. It did quadruple my income. It gave me the ability to support a family, have a family. I have a wife, kids now, car, house, the dream, what I did not have before. I went from renting to owning. I got to meet new people. I've been all over the state of Michigan itself to several other states as well. Get to do work and meet different people from all over the United States. Don't be afraid to do it. It seems scary, it can be scary, but take that leap.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Llewellyn, Director of Oakland County Michigan Works. On behalf of the entire Oakland County Michigan Works team, congratulations to Eaton Steele and Isaac Reifschneider as being selected as our 2026 Michigan Works Impact Award winner from Oakland County.
Eaton Steel is one of the largest producers and distributors of SBQ steel bar in North America. Our biggest challenges in the labor market, like every other company, is finding skilled labor.
We have apprenticeship programs. We've had them for years. We are reinvigorating them at every opportunity to attract young people who want to be trained and learn skilled trades that we need to operate our manufacturing facilities. So it's critical for our operation. It's critical for American industry, the most critical thing.
Oakland County Michigan Works has partnered with Eaton Steel Bar Company and brought Isaac in. It's been a tremendous partnership. Isaac is doing an outstanding job. It's been a tremendous experience for him, and he's receiving great mentorship within the facility to help him accomplish his goals along with helping our goals.
Isaac stood out because he had the will to do it and he had the want to do it. And that is like so hard to teach someone to want.
I wanted to be in the trades and I wanted to work as a mechatronics technician.
Mechatronics is a field that covers both hydraulic, pneumatic, and electrical systems and repairs them. Every day I come here and I work with my mentors and learn about those systems and learn how to fix and repair them.
For Isaac, we hope he continues to grow. He'll first start off as he'll be one of our maintenance guys. But for us, we don't build maintenance techs, we build supervisors. We build leaders.
I'm glad I'm landed here. I like working here with my mentors. I work very close with them. I like the people here and I like the environment. A word of advice that I would give to people coming into this field is you're only going to get what you put into it. And I think that here's a great place for that. I work with a lot of different systems and this is a great place to be.
It's been a big gain for us with Michigan Works. They bring us these guys who come in who have this backbone, this willing to stand up.
We have a long history working with Oakland County Michigan Works. They bring us great talent and we look forward to working with them in the future.
Oakland County Michigan Works has been a great partner for us. They have helped us design, finance, and set up all of the curricula to help train our skilled trades people. They're there for us when we need them. It's a great use of our tax dollars, and I recommend that you use them and help yourselves get better.
Oakland County Michigan Works is thrilled to have a long-standing partnership with Eaton Steel in Oak Park. For over the last 10 years, we've teamed up to help address their workforce development needs for both their existing employees and their future employees. They're a multi-year recipient of Going Pro Talent Fund. They've partnered with us for on-the-job training. They've invested in their youth and creating the workforce that they need, not just today, but for many years to come.
This Impact Award is also about the people behind the numbers, especially Brandon Rich, who embodies how apprenticeship can create lifelong career growth and leadership in Michigan skilled trades. Brandon has worked at Oakwood for more than 13 years, starting as a die helper and advancing through persistence and a commitment to learning. In 2024, he earned his journeyman certification, a milestone credential that he will carry for life. Today, Brandon serves as senior die maker in Oakwood's tool room and trains current apprentices, passing on that real-world skills with patience and pride while helping shape the next generation of talent. Brandon's story is also generational. He works alongside his father in the tool room, reflecting Oakwood's family-centered culture and the way skilled trades can build opportunity across generations.
Oakwood Group has been a part of Southeast Michigan's automotive industry for more than 80 years. As a family-owned company, we've always believed that our strength comes from our people. Between 2018 and 2024, we grew from around 300 employees to more than 750. That's more than 400 new jobs. And during that time, we increased our average wages by about 25%. But growth alone isn't the goal. Building careers is. In partnership with Simca Michigan Works, we've developed registered apprenticeships for die maker and industrial machinist system technicians, with more programs in the pipeline to meet evolving technology needs. Programs like MyStairs and the Going Pro Talent Fund have allowed us to invest directly in our workforce while maintaining strong internal career ladders. Brandon Rich's journey is a perfect example of what's possible. He started with us as a die helper more than 13 years ago, and through dedication and continuous learning, he earned his journeyman certification in 2024, a credential he will carry for life. Today, Brandon serves as a senior die maker and mentors our current apprentices, and that's how you build sustainability. Experienced professionals passing knowledge to the next generation. This award reflects not just company growth, but a long-term commitment to skilled trades, family values, and opportunity across generations.
I started at the Oakwood Group more than 13 years ago as a die helper. At that time, I was just looking for an opportunity to learn and build a career. Over the years, I've committed to developing my skills and taking advantage of the apprenticeship pathway. In 2024, I earned my journeyman certificate, and that's something I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. Today, I serve as senior die maker in the tool room, and I also train apprentices who are just starting out. I take a lot of pride in helping them build real-world skills and confidence. One of the most meaningful parts of my journey is that I work along the side of my father in the tool room. That reflects the kind of culture Oakwood has set: family-centered, supportive, and focused on long-term careers. An apprenticeship gave me a clear path for growth It wasn't just about earning a paycheck, it was about building a profession and developing leadership over time. I'm proud to be a part of a company that invests in its people and proud to shape the world's next generation of skilled trade professionals here in Michigan.
Congratulations to the Oakwood Group on your award from SEMCA Michigan Works, the great work that they do on your Impact Award and your award for working in the tool and die industry and the great opportunities you're bringing to Southeast Michigan and the state of Michigan in the automotive business. I worked for 36 years as an automotive supplier, and I know how tough it is to work in the automotive market. And thank you for all you do, and thank you for what SEMCA and Michigan Works does to help our employees to advance themselves in the automotive business.
Hi, I'm State Senator Ed McBroom. I represent all 15 counties of the UP. And Linda, I just want to offer my congratulations to you. What a tremendous achievement you've made for your life and for the Upper Peninsula. I thank you for the start of this business, this healthcare that you're providing to our citizens across the UP. It's just such a needed issue, and hopefully there's more growth available for you as well as for others who can do this same type of work. But thank you for being part of our community. Thank you for making our community stronger by reaching out to the folks in need and by just showing us your skill set and your compassion. We so appreciate how you're adding to that. And then to have gone back to Michigan Works and helping other citizens who are there looking for jobs. Just tremendous work, and my congratulations to you.
Like most women or anyone coming out of a difficult situation, I think what I've learned about myself is I'm stronger than what I had anticipated or thought of myself. And I'm more compassionate. My name is Linda Mavawe, and I'm the owner and co-founder of Ageless Home Care.
Well, Linda's story is so great because it came full circle. Linda is a very ambitious, motivated person. Her story reflects what perseverance can do and what not giving up on somebody can do.
So I'm a 1970s kid, grew up in Zimbabwe. I felt that life was wonderful, it was simple. Life meant community. After college, I decided to become a missionary through the Seventh-day Adventist Church. So I found myself in South Korea teaching English as a second language because my major is English. And then from South Korea, I went to Japan. And then from Japan, 2006, I came over here to the States. And unfortunately, 2017, my marriage broke down. I found myself with literally nothing. I didn't even have the vehicle that I had come with in the marriage. I didn't even have paperwork to be able to be eligible to work. I just finished utilizing my visa at that time. And so I couldn't work. And here I was, I had a 2-year-old son. And what do? I suddenly found myself homeless. I was taken in by the domestic violence shelter. But then in the back of my mind, I was always thinking, oh my goodness, what's gonna be next? How do I get work? I had lost all my immigration paperwork through this domestic violence situation that I had found myself in. I'm thankful that I had places like Michigan Works that would offer access to computers, so I was able to go on computers, whether it was using a friend's computer or Michigan Works computer. I was able to come across knowledge where I could file the paperwork myself without needing an attorney. So I began to see hope at the end of the tunnel. So I think for me, sometimes it wasn't the physical challenges, it was more of the emotional challenges of how do I get through this without crashing and destroying myself. I felt at that time just wanting to give up. We made it through, and I remember thinking, this is not worth it. I know I don't want my son living in the projects. I don't have work. I don't want to work under the table. I want to go through the correct route. But because living in rural America and having communities that are so small, like here in Hancock and Houghton, I knew there was more help for me, but I just didn't know how to get to that help. I'd always had a passion to look after people. And so I decided to take on the CNA program. I needed somebody to just polish up my resume. I don't even think I had a resume, and if I had one, it was very brief. Through a friend, I was able to learn more of what Michigan Works was all about. I had just heard of the name. So she took my resume, typed it all out, and just needed it for me. And Michigan Works was able to supply me with the funds to get books for the nursing program.
We supported her with a range of services such as resume assistance, job placement, tuition support, access to laptops for schoolwork, and referrals to the Small Business Development Center. In 2024, Linda turned her dream into reality by launching Ageless Home Care. Ageless Home Care specializes in supporting family caregivers, giving them the chance to rest while ensuring their loved ones receive expert care. She never forgot her roots. In 2025, when she needed employees, she returned to UP Michigan Works for help. She hired a local PATH participant as an administrative assistant, offering someone else the same chance she once sought. She's such a positive, warm human being. So I think you can see in her the desire to succeed. Just her making success out of her life and that we could be a small part of it is really awesome.
Michigan Works, at least personally for me, made me feel that I was someone that was worth being invested in. I hope that the same way that my mother modeled being a caregiver for me is the same way I'm modeling resiliency for Joshua in real time. The rewarding part outweighs the challenges, because every morning I get out of bed and I know families are depending on me.
I started as an intern here out of high school, went to Grand Valley for mechanical engineering, hired in when I graduated, been here ever since.
We offered our talent solutions and our business solutions from West Michigan Works, and we ended up finding out that they were going to be closing the facility here in Muskegon.
The initial reaction was very difficult to accept. I think a lot of people were personally hurt by it.
Having worked here for 27 years, it had been a home. I was certainly not looking forward to going to find a new role and new company.
West Michigan Works reached out to us with all kinds of support.
We put together a program with information sessions, resources for resumes, and we asked everybody, where would they see themselves working? We took the top 5, Highlight International being one of them, and we brought them in for an on-site job fair.
Wasn't sure exactly what to expect. Having companies come in to do a job fair at your place of employment. And I think I was the first person to go talk to Holly from Highlight.
When I met with the employees here, they were at first very apprehensive. Talking to one employee, she hadn't interviewed for a job in over 25 years and didn't know how to interview anymore. You could tell that they were all very close, that they worked together for a very long time. They were showing me around their offices, and before I knew it, I had already been there over an hour. The other employers had already left, and all the employees here really made a lasting impression. When I went back to Highlight International, they asked me the question, did you find any good people? And my answer was, yes, I did. And they said, which ones? And I said, all of them. They're really talented, and I just love them all.
The day that the HR team was on site to terminate all of us and give us our packages for separation, Highlight came to an agreement.
When we first interviewed, we were looking to just find roles within Highlight and Whitehall, but we quickly realized there's a lot of talent here. And then we learned that they were actually willing to sell the operation.
This acquisition was a great opportunity for investing in talent and investing in our communities.
We had the opportunity to continue employment as part of the Highlight team, and it was certainly a relief.
We're opening the door to a brand new season of growth for the location, the community, which is super exciting for the staff.
What made this special was the people here. They're passionate about what they do. They're incredibly talented. It just expands our opportunities for everybody.
If West Michigan Works hadn't invited us to their job fair, none of this would have happened. I'm still ecstatic that we got to hire them all.
But I could not be more excited for these relationships. It was meant to be.